Do you find that major adult decisions like career changes, financial risks, or committed relationships are often hijacked by disproportionate fear or shame or a need for external approval? That fear is not the adult you. It's the inner child that's operating from old family scripts. The inner child is the conduit through which ancestral wounds are felt most sharply. This video provides the essential actionable rituals and remedies to help the vulnerable child within you, ensuring that your adult choices are governed by courage and wisdom, not just inherited conditioning. So welcome to video 4 of our series, Healing Ancestral Wounds. We've identified the deep-seated patterns, and now we move to the most sensitive area, which is protecting and reparenting your inner child. Until you separate your adult emotional self from the fear-based reactions of your younger self, you will remain trapped in the karmic cycles of your lineage. I'm going to teach you how to become the source of unconditional safety for yourself. So let's talk about the inner child trap, also known as emotional contamination. The inner child is formed by the 4th house experiences of safety, nurturing, and emotional validation. When the 4th house is wounded, the child within carries the emotional contamination of the entire family. Let's talk about the inherited fear. You internalized a parent's or grandparents' specific fear of scarcity, of betrayal, or failure, and that child logic dictates your adult decision making. For example, a parent's fear of poverty, 2nd house or 9th house wound, is felt by the inner child as shameful inadequacy. The inner child develops coping mechanisms such as perfectionism, avoidance, people-pleasing that worked in childhood, but actively sabotage your adult relationships and personal life. Let's talk about the adult hijack. When triggered, for example, a critical email or a sudden expense, the emotional self instantly reverts to the child's reaction, leading to emotional spirals that the rational adult cannot control. Healing requires meeting that wounded part with radical acceptance and adult responsibility. So here are the 3 simple yet profound rituals to integrate your inner child and install new, healthy blueprints. Let's talk about the first ritual. It's the witnessing mirror, seeing the child. Why do we have to do it? Well, the child needs to be seen and validated by the adult self, you. And you are the child. How? How do you do it? So you stand in front of a mirror. You look past your adult face and you visualize the vulnerable, the wounded child looking back. Speak these words softly, using your adult name. You say, I see you, the name. Then I say, I see the pain you carried. That pain is not your fault. I'm the adult now, and I will keep you safe. This conscious acknowledgement breaks the cycle of hiding the pain and initiates the reparenting process. Let's talk about the second ritual. It's the self-soothe sanctuary. It creates safety. Why? When the adult self is triggered, the child needs an immediate physical sign of safety. How? You create a tangible self-soothe sanctuary. This could be a specific blanket, a certain calming music track, or a scent such as lavender or cedar. When the emotional hijack happens, you immediately stop. You retreat to the sanctuary and engage the physical senses. This teaches the nervous system that the adult self provides safety, replacing the old, unreliable family dynamics. Let's talk about the third ritual. It's the permission slip. You rewrite the rules here. Why? Because the inner child operates under unspoken, harsh family rules. That is, for example, never ask for help. Don't outshine your family. We must consciously grant permission to violate these rules. So how do you do it? You write yourself a formal permission slip that explicitly breaks an inherited family rule. For example, I give myself permission to prioritize my own happiness over maintaining someone else's comfort. I am allowed to be successful. Place this slip in your wallet or on your mirror and read it every day. This creates a powerful, new, conscious rule for your adult life. Just try these. They are powerful. So the highest virtue required for inner child integration is compassion. It means treating your emotional reactions with the gentleness that you would offer a child, rather than the harsh self-criticism that you learned from your lineage. Compassion transforms shame into acceptance. It allows the adult self to lovingly mentor the inner child, ensuring that the wisdom you gain from clearing the ninth house can actually be utilized by a stable, secure, emotional core. How wonderful is that? Now let's summarize the immense spiritual mastery that you gain by healing the inner child. You move from being ruled by the past to emotional self-mastery. You're telling the universe, I'm taking responsibility for my own happiness. I'm not repeating the emotional pain of my ancestors. This work ensures that the inherited wounds stop shaping your present. You become a stable, independent, emotional force, ready to clear the final, deepest ancestral debt. So here are your assignments to begin actively reparenting yourself. First, I want to know, tell me in the comments, which inherited family rule do you need a permission slip for right now? For example, permission to rest or permission to succeed. Second, let's turn this knowledge into action. You practice ritual 1, the witnessing mirror. Do that once today, consciously acknowledging and validating your inner child. And finally, share this video with anyone who struggles with self-criticism or repeating unhealthy relationship patterns. Knowledge is meant to be shared, and that's what I'm doing for you. If you'd like to take a deep dive into your own personal chart, you can reach me via the link in the video description or in the About section. Now, our journey continues next time with video number 5, which is the Pitri Dosha and Darpanam. We will dive into the most powerful rituals for actively clearing stubborn ancestral financial and luck debt. So hit the notification bell right now so you don't miss it. So if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more Vedic wisdom. So thank you for watching and thank yourself for watching. And that's all for today.